My second video tutorial demonstration is Trello. Trello is a project management tool that makes project management easy. This tool can do more than just handle work. It can organize family chores, travel plans, home projects, and so much more. As you'll see from this web page, this is the home page of Trello, and this is where, if you've already created Trello boards, this is where they will show up. Since I've already created a few of them, and I've already got an account, mine already show up here. So I'm going to go ahead and click on mine so we can just see a little bit of an example of what a Trello board looks like. A Trello board is basically a web page containing lists laid out horizontally on the page so you can get a bird's eye view of your project. Items within the list, called cards, and each one of these are called cards, can be dragged and dropped. So if I wanted to change the order, I just drag and drop and change the order, move them, remove them, whatever I want to do with them, and reordered within the list. Individual cards themselves can contain checklists, images, attachments, deadline dates, colored labels, and discussion notes from others who are on the board. You can have as many boards as you want. So, for example, if I clicked on structure, this is just an example board kind of using the design process. So I'm kind of looking at brainstorm, design, anything that would go along with the design process. So on this part of the board, this is where I clicked on the front of this one, where when you click each little item, and on the back is where you can add members. So I can add other members. All I have to do is search for the members' names if they have subscribed to my board. Labels, I can have each student, each group, each topic a different color. So if I wanted to have my topics color-coded, I could do that. I can create a checklist, and with this checklist I can check things off as I go to make sure they get done. And I can also add attachments. I can add files from my computer or a link to somewhere on the web. So the cards, when you flip them over, you have the tab for the members, and you can add, like I said, the due dates, other things that you can add over here. You can add stickers, power-ups, filter, things like that, just to make it a little bit more exciting for the students. So there's some that I've put stickers on. With the free version, you don't get a lot of variety in the stickers. Most of the things that you put on there, you have to download from the web. Teachers can use Trello for posting lesson plans, either daily, weekly, or monthly. Group projects can be delegated and monitored with Trello. Students can collaborate easily, making classroom management a breeze. I'm going to show a couple of examples of Trello boards that I found that I thought were very interesting and could really show how Trello can be used in the classroom. The first one is the weekly classroom newsletter. This newsletter is geared towards elementary school, I would imagine, and it shows the whole month of October. Each week, the manager of the board places the calendar on the Trello board, and this is a way for the teachers, students, and parents to be able to, at a glance, look and see what's due as far as homework, tests and quizzes, anything else that students have to participate in. So, for example, play rehearsal, I click on and look on the back, and it's got a due date. If I wanted to be notified, I would subscribe, and the description. If your child is in the play, there will be rehearsal this Monday after school until 6 p.m. That's keeping the parents informed. Also, it has homework assignments, and the parents can easily look at the Trello board to see what homework is due and when they will have tests. So I think that's a great idea. Another one that I really like is lesson planning. And this one is an algebra lesson plan. Um, and I'm going to click on a couple of the cards so we can see the back of them. So the first one, solving equations. You'll see that green obviously means justification, red means pattern. So they've used the color codes in order to organize different topics in their lesson plan. Solving the equations, it gives a description of the objective for the student, gives a link, and I'm not going to click on it just for time's sake, but it takes it to a textbook work page, and the next thing is some online some online problems that the child can work on right here. I'm not going to click on those either because it'll just be too time consuming. But having this, the students have pretty much the textbook at home. They don't have to carry a book, and they have their worksheet right here online. They don't have to lose a worksheet on their way to school the next day, and it's automatically submitted to the teacher after it's done. All of these, color-coded, solving quadratics, solving equations, they're both green, which means they're justification, and several other. I think it's a really good laid out type of lesson plan for the students to be able to look at it at a glance. The next one is one that I think is pretty, I guess you would say it's pretty genius. It's a Genius Hour Planning Board. And this one has gotten great reviews from other teachers and website reviews. This teacher gives his students 1 hour a week to be able to do anything that they want to and what they do is come up with a question, and on their individual cards they have a question, and they have to determine all the steps they plan to take during this round of Passion Time, and each week he adds one more thing to the card, their instructions for the card for that week. Like for this week they added a Google image and tells them how to attach it, and next week he tells them to drag your head from the list on the right on the first card. If you have a partner, drag theirs as well. So they're changing partners. But this a way because if you look at it, every student in the class has a card, and each student has an essential question. So like for this one, what type of owls live in Illinois, and what are their distinguishing features? And students had to research. This is one thing they were going to do, make a website about owls, make a screencast and post it to YouTube. So it gives the students a way to really collaborate with each other and really use their imagination and to be able to do some research on their own. So I think it's a great idea. So those were a few examples of how teachers can use Trello for collaboration with parents and students. But I think the greatest feature in Trello is its ability to share with other users. The students can share easily with each other, and when using Trello in a group project setting, each person is assigned a task. That way you don't have that one group person that doesn't do his part. The manager of the board can see what each member has done, and each member can see what the other members have done. I think the ISTE standard would be number 1, facilitate and inspire student learning and creativity. So I think the Trello board would be a great asset to any classroom.